Joseph Kasasa. I work with Uwezo Uganda. Uwezo Uganda is a non-for-profit organization that is works within the education sector. Our major focus is assessing children's learning outcomes, basic learning outcomes. Actually, our major focus is the basic. We normally assess in the primary level. At primary level, their learning outcomes. So Uwezo, it started in 2009. It was a program under Kabwohe East Africa. It was a regional program by then. But around 2019, we transitioned into now an independent organizations. Then we continued with the education sector as well, assessing children's learning outcomes, and then we disseminate the findings.
So you've talked about education outcomes.
Yes.
So how can you describe Uwezo's education initiatives and how is it going to help the education standards?
Uwezo as an organization, the education sector is wide.
Yes.
If I can give an example, an hospital. If you go to an hospital, you find different departments. That's where you go for diagnosis, where they first examine you, then that's where you go receive treatment, that's where you go for scanning. So Uwezo also play a role with the education sector. Like how I've said, our niche is in the learning outcomes assessment. So we conduct these learning outcomes nationally. We produce the findings. After the findings, now we disseminate the different entities. We do advocacy work. So we engage different stakeholders from the ministry, national, even at regional levels. We belong to different networks. If you have heard of the Regional Learning Initiative already, if you have heard of the PAL network, but also at international levels, we share in different conferences. But also within the ministry sector, we have some working groups we sit on, so we keep sharing. But again, we don't just keep them at the national. We also come at sub-national level, district. We disseminate different district education as people. We engage them in dialogues. Now what you see here, it was a result of an assessment that was done in 2022. We are trying to assess children's skills, their proficient levels in skills. We had 3 skills: problem solving, self-awareness, and then collaboration. But also added one value, because they move hand in hand. If a child has these skills and has no value, it is equivalent to having a first class and you a thief. So if you have a first class, well and good. But if you have no respect for your boss, then you have no job. So we also we assessed that in 2022, and it was a regional assessment. But specifically here in Uganda, we went to 20 districts.
So are there benefits? Have students, teachers, or schools delivered from Uwezo?
In terms of benefits, I can say they are intangible benefits.
Yes.
Not direct benefits, maybe teachers, because our work is in a different line. We give the findings, but there are different key players in this sector, like different NGOs. We give you the findings, but you find maybe, for example, in Sheema, because our tool or assessment covers so many things. It doesn't only touch learning, it goes to family levels, it goes to indicators in the school that support learning. Does the school have textbooks? Do they have water? Do they have buildings? So if we produce a report with all such rich data, the different stakeholders now take it up. Okay, Uwezo data says there are no classes in this school, so you find another NGO coming in. there are few teachers in this school. You find another NGO taking on that. So in direct, I can't say there are direct benefits that we teach children, we train, we examine their learning levels, we do the advocacy. Now different players come in. And if you've been following, or if you can be of interest.
Last, as their future plans, what are the future plans of Uwezo?
Future plans, it may be beyond my capacity to talk about it for now. But I think we'll continue doing this. But also the other initiatives coming in. This assessment of life skills.
Yes.
It is just a new thing that we are trying. But as we are doing it, you see now we are aligning it with the curriculum people. In terms of, first, now they know what is the status in terms of proficiency. Secondly, we engage those entities, the assessment and then the designing in various capacity workshops. So from there now they go to schools and train.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you.